23 players jump in the transfer portal from Colorado. We know Coach Prime, the money he's brought to Colorado, the attention he's brought to Colorado. If anything goes wrong, it looks bad on him. So if I'm those players and I feel like I wasn't given a fair shot by Coach Prime, you got to look at it like this. You may go to another program. You may be an All-American, All-League, All-Conference, make it to the NFL. The kids that Coach Prime picks may not be that great. It comes back and looks bad on him. See, y'all have a lot more opportunities now where y'all can jump in a transfer portal when y'all don't like what's going on. So it gives you kind of no reason to have an excuse about your own career. Here's the one thing I don't like about it, ladies and gentlemen. The NCAA needs to rule, if you jump in the transfer portal, it needs to be after your spring practice is over or after your spring game. I don't like people not finishing out what they do because that brings all type of problems and confusion. If you quit before spring ball, that's one thing. But if you go all the way through in the last week or 2 days before the nationally televised spring game, you just quit and jump in the portal, I think that's tacky. Just finish out the 2 or 3 years, let that be motivation for the next school you go to. Go do your thing, man. And who's to say those 23 players weren't negative? And they probably weren't. They probably were good kids and just didn't fit what Coach Prime was trying to do. But what if they were? Because anybody who's played a high school sport or a college sport, y'all know it was always that dude or those chicks in the background who were like the negative, like culture in the team. They always brought negative energy to practice. They always were pouting, had an attitude, not fun to be around. Even when you were winning, they was the one person moping in the corner, like, how come I ain't doing this or I ain't doing that, even though your team is winning. So they could be those kids, or they could be, hey, I'm a better fit somewhere else. I'm glad that I didn't make it with, Coach Prime. It wasn't the right fit for me. But them being 1-11 last year, you have to have some type of standard. See, people get upset nowadays when they say, and they get too emotionally attached, and they try and go away from facts. Kind of like the video I did the other day with Democrats and the swimmer. Y'all remember the girl/guy swimmer who was like 500 in all boys. He competed in men's 2018, 2019, couldn't do anything, but then decided to say I'm a transgender and jumped in and is beating women by lengths. It just shows you, does he really feel like a woman or does he want a competitive advantage? Y'all let me know what y'all think. And y'all can check that video out too. Honestly, just come up with a transgender league and then we'll see if these people really they feel like how they feel or do they just want a competitive advantage? Because then everybody will be playing on a level playing field. Now, back to Coach Prime. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is it bad, good, or it really doesn't matter? You got to see the end of the overall season. I think you got to see the end of the overall season. And if Colorado is hell, I know this is not great, but if Colorado's 5-7, that's a crap load better than 1-11. He did something right. And to those players that leave, if they go somewhere and they have success, or they're on a winning team and they get playing time and they go to a bowl game or on a top-ranked team, hey, more power to them. Everything doesn't always have to be negative. He's wrong. I hate him. He did me like this. Sometimes things don't work out for the best for both parties. I'm out.